What is this? A red report card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Luffy, huge L, neutral, huge W. Effectively beats Lucci with 0 difficulty. Chapter, okay. Let's let the Tomorrow gets stabbed by Lucci. That's a huge L. I don't know if that's a huge L, man. Shit talk Lucci after releasing him. Chapter 1076. Forgot he had conqueror's hockey and struggle against Seraphim. We don't know if it actually hurt them. Can't be Kizaru and Snake Man. That's a huge L? What?
That's not an L.
Nah.
That's not an L.
Actually, well, okay. So to be fair, these are like minus ones, I guess. These are like minus ones. They're not like strong reds.
That just means Kizaru is stronger enough that Luffy would have to go to Gear 5 to beat him. That's not an L.
Yeah, that's what I expected, you know?
And it wasn't like Luffy didn't beat him. Luffy knocked him out damn near for like 4 hours.
And then also we're assuming that the Conqueror's Hockey Advance can actually do like substantial damage to Seraphims when we don't know that, honestly. Beats Kizaru in round 1, big W. Gets back up and stops Kizaru from hurting the group. Grabs Kizaru and Saturn at once. That should be like a fucking like dark green, bro.
Yeah.
Saturn at once in cool panel becomes Nika Piece from here on out. Pancakes both Kizaru and Saturn. Kizaru is now seemingly out of the fight. Starts fighting 5 Gorosei pretty much by himself. Well, no, 3. By himself. Chapter 110, current chapter. Can't damage Warcree with red rock. Luffy giggling like a hyena while Vegapunk is dying. Extra deduction. What the fuck? I mean, listen, man. He's not giggling when he got stabbed. Well, did he even notice up until that point?
Well, you could say that he should have with his observation hockey. You know?
Does he have it on? I don't know if he has it on when he's in Gear 5 like that, bro. I would agree with you.
Oh, I would say.
I mean, if Oda would ever explain hockey, we'd be able to understand that. But yeah,
I would argue and say that he doesn't know.
I would give that scorecard not a 7. I would give it more of a 9 because I would give Luffy crazy amount of points and the fact of how he manhandles in his Gear 5 and how easy it is for him to get back.
He has everybody. Hold on, this is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like when he's in Gear 5, Kizaru was not.
All right, my fault. I should have actually made a bigger screen before. So this is Luffy's report card. Let me see Zoro's real quick.
Brett, it's not just
Zoro,
Kizaru.
cut the water, Eddie, Afro. Okay, empty threat to Vegapunk robot. He has yet to follow up on this. Okay, protect Sunny. I mean, why would he though? Because they're friends now. Protect the Sunny and Kashikaku. Zoro has a clear advantage. Okay, mastered 3 IQ style. Oh, I think that's when he didn't realize that the fucking Seraphim had connections to. That was a bigger L.
But they were Lunarians.
Yeah, no, that was just dumb. Struggling against Seraphim, contrast by the panel right before that, shows Sanji having no issues. Okay, fair enough. Quickly attack Lucci after Stussy goes down. True. Zoro fans 9/11. Zoro is having an asthma attack against Lucci, chapter 1107.
Because he's
That is
huffing.
crazy.
He is breathing heavy, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's an asthma attack. That's a -2. That's a -2 because Zoro's going huff, really?
It probably shouldn't be a -2.
Somehow that's a -2. But I'm seeing that Lucci still standing is a -1. How? That's a -3. 6 months anniversary of 6 month anniversary of Zoro stalling Lucci. Zoro finally lands a killer blow on Lucci. That's a +2 apparently. But then Lucci still standing is a -1. Excusez-moi. Jinbei says nah. So how is that a net positive for Zoro when Lucci is still standing? Jinbei grabs him and they dip. That was a traumatic moment for a lot of the Zoro fandom. The fanboys are just way too Zoro hyped. Jinbei is carrying Zoro due to one of 3 options. Okay. Zoro's slower. Oh my god. Zoro's slower than Jinbei on land. Zoro's tied because the fight against Lucci was a high difficulty fight, not a one-shot. Obviously, clearly. Zoro gets lost, requiring resources to be allocated. Jinbei trying to revive. Fair enough, fine. Jinbei to retrieve him. Jinbei could have been useful asset on the battlefield.
I mean,
-2.
Jinbei literally
I would say -3.
Jinbei literally knocked Lucci away and said, "Okay, the fight's over. Let's go." Because Zoro was still
right.
Zoro was feeling like he was going to finish Lucci up.
That report right there is actually highly accurate. And
no, this is too.
I don't know how he's.
I'm not a Zoro tard, but this is too harsh on Zoro.
No, bro,
too harsh. It's not harsh enough. Wait, time out.
Not harsh
Why-
enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, yeah,
okay,
wait, hold
then
on, hold on.
I agree with Cole.
Wait. Okay, let me say it right. The harshness is not actually allocated properly. Why is this Zoro breathing hard against Lucci a fucking -2, but Lucci still standing as a -1? How is that possible?
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah,
part.
that is
Man.
backwards. Backwards.
But I
Like
get,
Chris was maybe
I
trying
agree
to
with the
avoid-
grading of him not passing. That's what I was getting at. Like,
Yes.
it,
It's not
it,
passing.
it could be lower too, yeah.
Yes,
But
I agree.
this report is he failed,
Yes.
yeah.
Listen, no, chat. I don't hate Zoro, but how many fucking, because I like Zoro a lot, but how many chapters that I hear from a lot of you niggas, meaning the extreme Zoro fandom, ayo, Zoro is just stalling because he's trying to make sure that Rob doesn't go off and take care of the crew. How the fuck is that better than just killing Rob Lucci? Just fucking kill him.
You're
Are you
letting
insane?
your friends get killed. You're letting your friends get hurt. You're wasting time. All that stuff.
No bandana, and oh my god, he didn't even knock him down on his fucking knees. Rob Lucci was still conscious, bro. I don't want to hear this, bro.
He literally Kaido'd himself. Lucci Kaido'd.
Lucci,
much did.
this scar will leave. I'll
And
have
it's
for my
like,
life. It's
okay,
not bad.
and
Like, what the
example,
fuck?
and an example to what Cole was
No.
saying. Say Zoro knocked out Rob Lucci, and it don't even matter. Rob Lucci don't got to fall, but it allows Zoro to get back to the fight to either help Luffy or Sanji protect Vegapunk
Yeah.
or all types of other
Because-
shit, bro. Crazy.
Because here's the alternative. The alternative is Zoro was a massive liability insofar as he could have been Rob Lucci earlier, chose not to, which allowed for things like the crew having a hard time getting the ship to the right location, Vegapunk dying. Come on, bro. Like, where you at, Zoro? You could have been a way better help than Rob Lucci. Just kill him. Nah, I don't hear this, bro.
He
I have
already
a-
had like
I
a
mean, I
he
have
already had
a
a
rebuttal to that,
3 IQ
though.
moment.
I have a rebuttal
Jesus
to that,
Christ,
though.
yeah.
And
Oh, rebuttal. Okay, go ahead.
I stand
Rebuttal.
right. I stand by this. Look, I'm not a Zoro fan. You know, kind of. I mean, he's cool, but you know,
We're all Zoro fans
This is
here, bro.
just
We're not
over.
like extreme fanboys. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Maybe
this-
some of you
this
guys
is
know. Who
just-
knows?
this is just Oda mismanaging. That's all this is. I mean, at the
Wasn't
end
it?
of the day, well, it means the simple fact that Oda's clearly on a timetable here because things are starting to speed up. If you have Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei all in one place, that has to be more panel time allocated to the three of them doing things. I mean, Oda knows his fans by now. He knows that if Zoro and Sanji are on the same battlefield against similar foes, they're going to want to see certain things. I mean, look what's happened already. I mean, with Sanji just versing the Admirals, Zoro fans are going crazy saying, you know, Sanji took an L. He couldn't to protect Vegapunk. But on the flip side, you have a person who is competent enough to defeat Lucci, not defeating Lucci. You know, I feel that it's Oda just mismanaged.
Hold on.
What you
It's
said
fair
makes
to
Zoro
say,
bad.
well, isn't it fair to say, just simply put, he couldn't beat Lucci up until that point in time?
Yeah, like he had to power
would-
up. You're saying
I
basically.
would
Yeah.
agree with you on that mostly standpoint, yes. But the simple fact that it took so many chapters to get to that point, and obviously all the other things that that happened in between that, I don't know.
Because again, it's
just-
like
no.
the alternative is arguably worse because he could have been Lucci, but chose or for some reason not to beat Lucci and be a bigger liability to the crew.
And Cole,
I mean,
I want
yes,
to throw
that's
this in
true,
there. Wait.
you could also
This is what makes it look worse, though. The catalyst of him wanting to beat Lucci is them, Zoro, as in Zoro and Jinbei, having already done stuff, trying to help Luffy, doing all this other
Yeah.
crazy shit. Have to
Yeah.
tell him, have to verbally tell him to do this, and then now he does it. Nigga, come on, get the job done.
He does get that
Well-
he does get that not that rivalry buff. Like, yo, he's a liar. Like he gave him the fucking disappointment line. Like, you're a fucking disappointment. Like, oh, what the hell? And then he activated like OD. Yeah.
Look, I know this
I
is
mean-
where I know this is where
Why does that have to be the catalyst?
I know
why?
this is where
Hold on,
Cole
wait,
and I.
Lord of
this-
Dance. Well, yeah, hold on, we probably do. Hold on, I'll let you go. Lord of Dance. I'm not talking about Oda's chapter management insofar as like how long the fight took. I'm just saying Rob Lucci could have genuinely been a tough fight for Zoro since he was in King of Hell form when they fought at some point. And at that point in time, the time was ripe after he got the rivalry buff. That's all I'm saying. Because the alternative is Zoro could have beaten him before, way earlier, but chose not to, which is a much worse thing for his standing in the crew for being a liability. Obviously, yeah. But go ahead.
Cole, I have a question for you then.
Yeah.
To that point, how do you think the battle around Saturn Kizaru goes if, let's say, Jinbei is stalling Lucci?
If Zoro is there?
Yes, if Zoro is there.
So you have Zoro and Sanji and Luffy. You have the monster tree ladder right there. And then you have Saturn pull up with his boys. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
They're able to thwart a lot more. That's a lot better because they're able to thwart a lot more of the Gorosei shenanigans, which means that they can probably, and probably Kizaru too gets thwarted because you have now Sanji and Zoro be able to do more things. Because when they're together, they can do a lot more, obviously. And then this also puts less burden on Luffy. So you have arguably longer Gear 5 time too, and you want longer Gear 5 time for sure, without doubt. So if Luffy's, because it all puts less exertion on Luffy then.
I mean, realistically, Zoro and Sanji together should be able to pressure Kizaru. Seeing as in like Sanji's able to have his speed and all that stuff, and that's what I'm saying. It relieves a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
On the flip side, to say this, right? For like Lucci's case, right? There's a reason why Oda had Zoro fight against Lucci, not anyone else, because he probably believed that Zoro was fit enough to handle him. If Jinbei wasn't in like the in the back of his head, if anything, like Jinbei was just like there. Yeah, he hasn't participated enough up until like, you know, trying to get Zoro. So like there's a likelihood chance that like Lucci probably would have defeated Jinbei and then he would have been free to do like, you know, whatever the heck he wants, which is like also a negative if you have like Lucci, if you had like Kizaru get stalled by Zoro and Sanji.
Well, hold on though. No, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I know Cole, you and I, we've disagreed on this topic before, but I was just gonna say that, number one, I think there's a couple things working against Zoro that prevented him from taking out Lucci in a quick manner. So, number one, we can't forget Lucci is an awakened Zoan. So, I would compare, well, I wouldn't compare this fight. But I mean, I just feel like what you're dealing with is you're dealing with somebody that's extremely, you know, that's got an extremely high defensive capability. And when it comes to him going against Zoro, when you're talking about the wisps on his blades, I think the difference there is that when Zoro was fighting King, the output in which he was able to do it was incredible. And Zoro even made a mention to that whenever he was fighting King. He was like, oh, so you require me putting out this much. And it was because the blade had a high cost whenever he was facing King. And so I think, you know, just because he did it one time, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's proficient at it. At that time, Zoro was close to death. And now when he's fighting Lucci, he's not.
Wait, no. He wasn't close to death because he took the drug. He took the mink drug. So he was actually recovering and he was getting his body fixed by the mink drug. So he wasn't close to death. After the drug wore off, that Chopper said, then he was like on death's door and actually died at some point. Maybe, who knows?
But I mean, I think all of that plays into his ability to be able to tap into it.
Yeah, hold on. But because here's the thing, it's like, to me, it made the most sense that Zoro would beat Rob Lucci. That to me isn't the issue. Like, the issue is stated by the characters themselves. The issue is that he's taking way too much time to beat Lucci, and we have to skedaddle ASAP. To the point where if he was still having an issue with Rob Lucci, Jinbei would have to force the fight to stop, and then you'd have to grab him. That was the issue. The characters themselves say this is taking way too much time. Which is only wait. But that's not. But that is a testament to Rob Lucci and how strong he is.
Well, no.
Right. Yes.
My point though is it's strong. It all depends on like what I think it really just comes down to, what we're hanging our hat on when we're talking about strength. Because if we're talking about attack capability, then I would absolutely give it to Zoro. But if we're talking about defensive capability, then yeah, I'm going to give it to
Attack power isn't the end all be all of a fight. Like Zoro's high attack power.
Of course it's not.
Right. But like obviously,
wait a minute. That's not the point that I'm. Wait a minute. That's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is that doesn't, just because Lucci has strong defensive capability and Zoro has higher attack capability, when we're talking about who is stronger, right? We typically would lean to who has the ability, who has the attack capability to be able to end the fight. And I don't see that Lucci had that. What I'm saying is that Zoro had that because he was able to end the fight. And I'm not necessarily saying it's not necessarily a diss to Lucci in that Lucci is like weak or anything by any standard. But when it comes to attack capability, Zoro is going to beat him night and day, no matter any day of the week. He's just got him.
That's not the issue. Okay. That's not the issue.
Can I say this, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we know Zoro's his attack, so it goes even past Rob Lucci. He could hurt Kaido with his swords. So now that we know he can do that, coming off of knowing he can hurt Kaido, that's even past King, or on the equivalent of King when it comes to the defenses. Rob Lucci's skin, no match to Zoro's sword. We know this. So now, this is the problem when it comes to Zoro. Lucci has regenerative abilities through his Zoan Devil Fruit. We all know this. So the longer the fight goes, the more Zoro is just pretty much wearing himself out unless he does this shot. So unless what I'm saying is Zoro's wearing his own self out. He's making his stamina go down while Rob Lucci's regenerating his wounds, regenerating his stamina, or not even barely losing stamina. Then you get to the point where Zoro has injuries. His stamina is down even lower. Now you get Sanji and Jinbei there. And this is what makes it even stupider for Zoro. It makes him look even worse. You have to have them tell him to do something that he could have done in the very beginning, because in the very beginning, Rob Lucci's stamina and his injuries are pretty much the same from point A to point Z.
But he couldn't do it in the beginning.
No, but what I'm saying is,
wait. The Zoans that are awakened, they're not like passively like gaining or restoring their combat skills in real time. Kaku is an awakened Zoan, and Kaku is still injured after fighting against two Seraphim. All right? That's not how that works, okay? The idea is that when you have a Zoan, an awakened Zoan, different user, and we saw it in Impel Down too, they can get knocked out, they can get fucked up, but they have high recovery rates after they take a lot of damage, okay? So they can keep on bouncing back after they're knocked out, okay? That's the idea that we saw in Impel Down. But they can still take a substantial amount of damage. They can still get knocked out. They can still die. They can still get fucked up. So the idea is that ultimately with Rob Lucci, when he's fighting against Zoro, he's still getting whittled down throughout the entire course of the fight. He's not like regaining, like he's not healing his wounds in mid-time like he has some sort of magic ability. No, he's still getting whittled down with stamina over the course of the entire fight, and then Zoro gets the rival buff, and then he beats him. But he's still standing.
Well, let me
simple.
Let me give another comparison. Doflamingo versus Jack. Now I'm calling them out because in terms of I get that. But in terms of stamina, Jack's stamina was absolutely impressive. When he took on the Minks, for as long as he did. Pretty much led that fight while the Minks were sleeping. They slept in the day. You know, they were
turns.
Last point.
They were switching. They were switching. You know, switching up in the fight and sleeping, and resting. And Jack is just pushing through. Now, against Jack against Doflamingo, who would you say has the more attack capability, or who would you say is going to win that fight?
I mean, historically, Jack wins that fight.
All right, I've heard a lot of buffoonery very recently.
Well,
what is the
wait, hold on. I'm checking this fucking report card, but go ahead.
What is the issue with just saying Zoro and Lucci are equal?
They
just have strengths and weaknesses.
They're not
each
equal.
Other. Are we sure?
If you want to, you can.
Yes.
No, they are equal. They're pretty
sure?
Young, but you're not a fair arbiter.
No,
Zoro,
they're pretty
Zoro
equal.
is stronger
Like
than
even
Lucci.
Twilight's saying they're equal, and he's not a Lucci stan.
No, Zoro.
They're close in power. Whatever.
They're at least on the same tier.
They're not.
Sure.
They're on the same tier, but Zoro is stronger than Lucci.
Okay, but they're on the same tier, so who cares?
The reason why is because Zoro looks like dog shit because he didn't knock down Lucci. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
He could have helped other places.
All right, because I think that a lot of diehard fans will be like, "Yo, we're cool with the idea of Zoro having the capability of knocking out Lucci way early in the fight, even though it makes Zoro look like morally bankrupt."
But that doesn't. But see, my only point though in that though is that's not necessarily a diss to Zoro. He's fighting an awakened Zoan. So it might take a little bit longer.
Swallowing swords, bro. I swear to God.
You can still knock out and beat awakened Zoans. They're not like.
I'm moving us off this topic. Cole, go ahead with the report card.
So Sanji report card. There's like 9 Strawhats to get to. Okay. So Sanji report card. Save Nami from S Shark. True. Save Edison. True. Save Nami and Brook from S Shark again. Oh yeah, Brook is it too. True. Made a fool of S Shark while Luffy and Zoro were huffing and puffing on the same page. True. Sealed Kaku after Lucci fingers Stussy. True.
Oh my God, really?
Infamous eye diff panel. True. He gets clobbed by the fucking Omega Beam. That's also facts. I'm not gonna lie. He looked bad. Blocks Saturn to save Kuma and Bonnie. True. Vegapunk gets stabbed by Saturn on his watch. Also true. How to protect multiple people by himself while Luffy recovered. Yes. Made Kizaru shit himself for the first time in this. That should be a fucking hard, like, whatever is closest to black green. That should be like green, fucking, like, that's gonna be like, what forest green, like deep forest emergence green, my nigga. That's gonna be +5. But yeah, that's me. Vegapunk gets stabbed by Kizaru. True. I'm not gonna deny that. Well, hold on. This should be a light red. Hold up. Time out. This should be a light red, sir. Not a fucking hard red.
It shouldn't be a light red. It's fine right there.
No. Because Vegapunk was already on the verge of death. So I don't know why,
But like he had a chance to get saved. Now it's completely.
He did it. He said if I move, I die, and he moved. Luffy ignored what he said.
He was still talking. But like Luffy knows that he wasn't going.
Remember, he was going to die to internal bleeding, but Luffy said, "Nah, Sanji, get him." And then Sanji. Wait. That should be a
like
Luffy.
Knows
that should be
that we don't.
No. Hold on. That should be a Luffy minus right there. Honestly, that should be a Luffy minus, not even a Sanji one. Because Sanji followed his captain's orders. I'm just saying.
No. I think they did put that off for Luffy, didn't they? I think that was one of them.
I think so.
They didn't. No.
I think Vegapunk died, right?
No. Well, Luffy giving the orders to Sanji to get Vegapunk, even though Vegapunk said, "I'm going to die if you move me." That should be a minus like 1 for Luffy. Yeah. Well,
Vegapunk could have been just like all dramatic, so and Luffy's like, Zoro, you're full of it.
That's true. Made Zoro get his shit together. This is big facts. Actual deduction. Sanji broke his promise to a child 2 times. Technically speaking, they're an adult woman in that form, so okay. But yeah. Alright, 2 + 2. Decent. Jinbei. Jesus Christ, what happened here? Jinbei. Save Luffy, Chopper, and Bonnie from drowning. That's his only plus? Oh my God! What?
Yeah, Jinbei was like actually
packed boxes.
Nothing,
Wait,
yo.
time out. The Zoro, hold on. Packed boxes while Luffy was fighting Kizaru multiple chapters. Zoro fighting Lucci multiple chapters. Sanji trying to protect multiple people multiple chapters. Went to go stop Zoro. How is that a neutral?
That third one's not right because Sanji sent Jinbei to get Zoro, so that doesn't even make.
Sanji. Well, hold on. No, that was Nami, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I thought that Nami said that. Yeah, I think that because Nami had the line of get Zoro because we don't want him getting lost. Right?
I gotta go back and read it.
Yeah, same here. Went to stop Zoro versus Lucci. Attempted to steal Zoro's. Wait a minute. Attempted to steal Zoro's kill. Didn't even take Lucci out.
That's a lie. He just tried a smokescreen.
I mean, that was the idea, bro. He even said, sorry, Lucci. The fight was already over, then he smoked you and he got Zoro out of there. That should be a +1, not a -1.
Yeah, this guy hates Jinbei. I don't know why. I'm gonna be entirely honest.
Extra deduction expected. Extra deduction expected a man worth over 1 billion berries to do more. Okay, nah. I think that he's actually like a -1. I'll say -1. I think that this to me is ridiculous. Attempted to steal Zoro's kill. Come on, bro. The other crew were like, yo, how about a +2 for following the other crewmates' wishes and helping Zoro with Rob Lucci get the fuck out of there? Because if not for that moment, Marcus Mars would have been on top of Zoro and would have just killed him.
But like, didn't Zoro expect Jinbei to take down Lucci and he didn't do it? So he was wrong.
Kind of. I mean.
Yeah. So like, he thought Zoro had it, but he didn't. So he took him away.
I mean, Lucci was Lucci was out of the fight. Like, this is silly.
Lucci was done. I'm not gonna deny that. But at the same time, let's not pretend here that if not for Jinbei saving or getting Zoro out of there, because Zoro would have probably done like another attack. And by then, here's Marcus Mars. Who the fuck are you, kid? Here's a goddamn death ray. Oh shit. Okay.
Honestly, I think that like that leopard attack shot while he got it off on Lucci, it literally just reminds me of when like Enma started activating and like, you know, messing with Zoro's flow, and then King just like launches like a massive attack and he falls off the cliff. Okay. That's how I see it. So
hey, yo, hold on. Right here in the chat, you can't sail away without supplies. True. You need supplies. This is big facts, bro. Yeah. Yo,
I would agree. I agree with this grade though.
I would say a -1. Because I think that like for me, it is a plus that he did get Zoro because they had to escape the island. And if not for that one moment, if he stayed there a second or two longer, Marcus Mars comes out of nowhere and just eats Zoro to oblivion.
I mean, Jinbei. Yeah, I mean, this has just not been a Jinbei arc so far. That's
Brook.
That's true. Oh, let's see. We'll get the Brook soon enough.
I really don't think he should be negative at all.
Robin, apparently.
Yeah, it's pretty neutral.
Robin's
negative.
Okay, so Robin learned Saul was alive. Apparently, that's a neutral.
Oh man,
that's a neutral play. Robin learned that. Now, I don't like it either. Honestly, I'll be with you. But I'm surprised he gave it a neutral play for Robin. Got off screen by someone or something. We don't know by who. And has been sleeping ever since chapter 1089. How? Okay. Fuck me. Shit. Is that should be neutral.
With the off screen?
Yeah, because look, she fought against, I think, like Seraphim, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. All we know is she just ended up in bandages, or like
we don't know. We still don't know because I don't.
I mean, Kaku fought against 2 Seraphim. I think that she also fought against Seraphim too.
I view her as strong, and if she got off screen, that does look bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Robin sleeping off screen through her 3rd Buster call is not character development.
And I agree with the snoozer comment because I don't even like. That's crazy because I don't even be thinking about Robin. I had not even thought about.
In this arc, no, you're right. Yeah, in this arc, she's been out of the picture. I ain't gonna deny that. But I don't know if saying like, hey, like this is a hard. Did I want you to fight? For sure, but you can hold on. Come on. Why does this apply to every character then? Sanji fought against S-Shark off screen. Kaku had 2 fights off screen. I mean, I guess okay, so shots. Sanji had the fight against Luffy and Zoro. Off screen fights. Robin got injured. We don't know Robin lost. Whoa. Robin got injured, but we don't know if she actually lost or not.
It put her out of the picture though, so that sucks for her.
That's why I'm wondering if she fought Kaku, because do we know where Kaku was when Robin was being injured?
Kaku fought both Seraphim and got bodied.
Yeah, so there's 4 Seraphim.
You know what? You know what? Could it have been Stussy because Stussy's been the only person shown to put people to sleep.
No, Stussy's on their side.
But what I'm saying is
Robin,
she's the only
Robin's not
one
actually
that-
asleep. Robin is just injured. She's bandaged up. She's not actually like sleeping. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, she's.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
she's
know
maybe
what's going
sleeping
on.
now, but you know what I'm saying, bro.
No, but like she was low key
She's
in like
waking
in bed with like a blanket over her.
Yeah,
she was recovering.
Yeah, she was recovering, exactly. That's her chopper, highbrow time, or Saiyan pod, freezing, healing.
Well, I
she
agree
needs
with the
that.
Phil.
Hey, Cole, yeah, Nami did tell Sanji that Jinbei was on the way to get Zoro. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, you got you. It was not me. Okay. Oh, here comes the goat. Frankie. Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah, Frankie should have.
Frankie. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. +4. So, save Usopp from S-Shark, chapter 1065, was half turned to stone by S-Snake. That is a minus. Attempted to attack Kizaru. Don't care how much strong Kizaru was. Okay. That's a +1. Could not move to save Bonnie due to Saturn's power. Okay. Radical beam pierces Saturn. Gives it a +2. Defeat Vice Admiral Foreskin. That's a +2. That's a +2.
Vice Admiral Foreskin.
Yes, Vice Admiral Foreskin. That's a +2.
That's just wrong.
That's a +2.
Wrong.
Oh, you know
Radical beam +1 probably.
The radical beam pierces Saturn. I would agree with the +2 because we just haven't seen nobody. Oh wait, never mind. We've seen Kuma punch his arm off. So never mind. I agree with you. Never mind.
Why is
exactly.
Why is Frankie being turned half to stone by S-Snake? Why is that a why we consider that a minus?
Because he got caught lacking. Like
S-Snake is way stronger. We know that S-Snake is way stronger than Frankie.
But like that didn't stop. Like he attacked Kizaru despite the level difference, right? But like he stops like just like he doesn't attack S-Snake and then he just gets turned into stone. Like he literally was there staring at her and he just gets turned to stone.
Okay,
yo,
real
quick. This picture is running out of room. Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay, what?
Yeah, dragon.
Yo, dragon.
No, it's just gonna. There's another version where they've expanded it, and the white this gets shoved. The dragon thing gets shoved down into one corner,
okay,
and then it's like just all white.
Yeah, like dragon gets like smaller and smaller.
Yeah,
and the white background gets larger.
Yeah.
Hey, that counter's gonna be.
Yeah, I know Ziz does it if he was here, but he's not. What did somebody like? Yeah, there we go. And it gets even worse. There's one where it's like 20 times. There's one where it's like dragon is like a fifth that size.
We're getting ready for Elbath, of course, and then afterwards, most
likely. We're gonna go to chapter
so what's before about so about Frankie. What's it before about Frankie?
I got another thing. I don't see that kind of being a negative that he couldn't move due to Saturn's powers because we shouldn't expect Frankie to be moving because of Agorasei's ability.
Right.
Yeah, I guess Sanji.
If Sanji can't move, then Frankie can't move. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
And then also too, I think it was Alice gonna move, and she's pretty physically strong too. So, but yeah. So I got you. I mean, that power. It's actually still not explained yet what the hell Saturn did, and he's the only one that actually has these death rays and these eye abilities. He's the only one. Huh. All right, Brook.
I guess that's what makes him unique
so far, but
okay. So Brook. Oh my god. Brook literally did nothing during Zoro vs. Kaku, Stussy, CP0 betrayal. Head falls off fighting S-Shark, -1. In charge of retrieving the Sunny for everyone's escape. So he has 3 things. Comments. Hasn't done anything until chapter 1105, and even that is a stretch. So -1. Meh. Yeah, Brook has not been.
I mean, he can't be the MVP of every arc.
Right.
Bro, Brook, I think Brook is gonna do some MVP-ish type of actions pretty soon.
I mean, give the man a break. Let him sit on the bench.
But like
for a
he's
while.
been like he hasn't been like looking good ever since like Whole Cake Island. Like that's the last time where he was like actually good.
He did beat a number giant in Wano, but it's not like.
But like he did nothing in Wano. He didn't do anything. I mean, even in this arc, he's like kind of.
If it wasn't for Brook, we would not even be able to go to the One Piece. This man literally got a rubbing by himself.
Brook is low key like top 4 in the crew when it comes to strength and like being able to beat
Brook
somebody.
is good for life. Brook is good for life.
Yeah, Brook,
The
like,
last time
Brook,
Brook
if you
actually
really,
looked like really
if
good
you
was
take a step back
Pokemon.
and look at what Brook is in the story One Piece, somebody that can manipulate souls. He got ice powers. He's unliving. He don't got to worry about pain, hunger, and all this stuff. He's a walking ghost. Dude
I follow you, but I got Robin and Frank over Brook. I mean, I love Brook. Brook is great, but I got Robin and Frank.
Brook is underrated, I think. Highly underrated.
He is probably, but I mean, top 4, nah, bro.
To be fair, he's the only one
over Jinbei, nah, bro.
Yeah, besides Jinbei, he's the only one who damaged
I think he could beat Jinbei. I think he could beat Jinbei.
What?
Homie, I guess.
I think he could beat Jinbei in a fight.
No.
I don't see it.
Like the entire Wano arc, he was just like a specter. Like he actually just looked like ghostly and didn't do anything much.
And he's not weak, bro. He's fast as heck. Fights with swords. Does he have hockey?
Like, look, okay. Here's how I like mass. Here's how I like mass gas Brook. I think that Brook could probably beat. Like, let's use the swordsman here for a second, right? I can think that he could probably beat every person Zoro beat in the entire story, minus fucking King the Wildfire.
And that would be a good fight for Brook.
And Lucci. Yes,
Brook has a chance against King because I think his ice bypasses.
No, Brook is nowhere near first commander level.
Bro.
Brook
King
is not even close.
Smoking. Like, yeah, listen. Once he goes into speed form, I think he's beating fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Why is Sega playing devil's advocate for Brook?
Brook can't
I don't get why
he can't deal with that size.
Nah, bro.
Whoa. Brook is beating Pika. Brook is beating Pika for sure.
I think if
maybe not killer. Yeah,
if it's regular, if it's just base, if it's like normal form Pika, sure, but not Giant Mountain Pika.
Hold on, Giant Mountain Pika can't even like hit Brook.
Yeah, but Brook can't do anything to him either.
Brook got that because Brook has the speed to run around all on Pika to find his body, all that stuff, do damage, all that stuff.
But how's he gonna find him?
And we haven't seen Brook do a slash attack that can cut on the massive scale like that.
That's what I'm saying. Brook doesn't have.
He doesn't need to cut on the massive scale. All he needs to do is just cut him a few times with the arrow not.
How's he gonna find his true body? He doesn't have observation hockey as far as.
But Pika has to attack him too, right? So Pika has to actually be active.
No. Brook can see the soul. Y'all forget about his music, his sound, all that. He got all this other stuff.
You are
just... No. I think he's right. Listen, I don't see Brook lose to Pika.
He has a lot of stuff, bro.
How is Brook getting through his full body arm and hockey? I don't see it.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all are tripping. Think about it.
He just cuts him, bro.
Cole, you're the one who says full bar armament hockey is good.
I think it's a cool concept, but Oda hasn't given it justice. So I'm telling you, bro.
But what hockey does Brook have to cut the hockey? You know what I mean?
Wait.
We haven't seen him do anything.
Wait. Just because he has hockey doesn't mean he's impervious to damage. He can still take damage from other attacks. Like can Brook's sword plus with the frozen ability do damage through his arm hockey? Hell yeah.
Bro, what about his music, his sounds? You don't know what.
He has ice and he has swing. He has ice, bro. He has the frozen winds of the netherworld, my man.
Look. If you're gonna try to gas up Brook, just look what he did against look what he did against Big Mom, against Prometheus and Zeus. That's like his biggest. Yeah, exactly. If you want to gas up Brook, look what he did against Prometheus and Zeus.
Yeah, but that's a counter thing, though. So I'm not gonna, so that's a counter thing.
He's about to get beat against the girls.
Either way, but Brook, listen, Yonko Cruz, right? We're built different right now. Pika's getting swashed. He's getting clapped. All right. Nami. So her part card dealt damage to Ash Shark. Okay. 10. Well, didn't Robin do it? Oh, I guess not. No, did Robin miss Ash Shark? I'm going crazy here. Did he actually hit? Hold on. Fuck me.
I don't think we saw an attack from her, did we?
No, because she got mad. She got mad at Ash Shark.
Didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Bro, wait, hold on. This nigga, okay, I'm seeing a Robin bias right now. All right, hold on. This is bullshit. Because I think Robin actually hit S-Shark, no?
She used Zeus, but I don't think it, hurt him. It didn't hurt S-Shark, from my recollection. She turned him into, a weapon, a club, I think.
S-Shark had, the whole, sort of, gag thing, and then he went to the water floor thing. So, okay, but... Dealt damage to S-Shark, chapter 10 and 11. had to get saved by Sanji or Frankie 2 times, and he combines the all as a -2. In charge of gathering crew has literally done like 2 things. Arc +0 better than Robin at the moment. Maybe I'm not against that idea.
She has been directing things.
I would give her a -1.
Yo, Chopper, add some shit.
Yo, I forgot about Chopper, yo.
Attended to Robin's wound. Extra deduction is literally just a mask at this point. What does he even do? This is actually big facts.
He ain't
comments. I forgot Chopper was supposed to be a main
man.
character. He had so little panel time. This is actually like yeah. See, this radio is clean. Oda forgot, bro. This is kind of fucking facts, bro. I'm like, what did like I'm going over it now. Like, what the fuck did Chopper do? Did Chopper hold on?
What's time?
Chopper Chopper got saved by Jinbei in the water. Chopper had fun with Luffy. Chopper did carry Bonnie when they were running away when he went Gear 5 against Lucci, but that's like whatever, I guess. He was in the Labo Stratum. What the fuck?
All I remember was Chopper is just he was just eating with Luffy and Bonnie. That's literally like
he was, yeah.
It's the only thing I remember him doing.
I mean, at this point, if Yamato was here, Chopper would have been. Chopper doesn't exist.
I mean, I get it. He's just a I'm stuttering. He's just a doctor. So I mean, whatever.
Yo, okay, imagine if Law and Kid were on this arc.
No one's either this arc is gonna be another 4-year extravaganza, or Chopper's got no time. 0, sir. He's got nothing.
None of the other Straw Hats are.
Like, it's just bad though. Like, it's fucking horrific. Like, if Chopper pulls up, if fucking Kid and oh my god, if Kid and Law pull up, so how much time would they take?
Law, all the panel time.
Shanks beat me. I want to join your crew.
Oh, it's nasty. It's gnarly. Okay, is there everybody else, or are we done?
Hold on, wait.
Fucking Usopp. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, you forgot about Usopp.
How'd you forget about
Usopp?
Oh, damn.
Shot at that's crazy.
Useless bum ass.
Whoa. Nah, nigga. Chill,
to be
bro.
fair, useless.
Chill.
Usopp was useless this arc. He really didn't do much.
I mean, a lot of the Straw Hats just haven't done much.
True. There are like 9. Well,
I mean, I guess that's the price to pay because he's gonna pull up in Elbaf, so he has to look real bad
Usopp.
here.
So Usopp shot and did 0 damage to an S Shark. Was saved by Frankie. Got fully turned to stone by S Snake. Held the Denden Mushi to York's head. Fucking what? What?
Yeah. He did do that.
How did he grade this shit? Got manhandled by Kizaru in a fight he was not part of.
Well, he was.
These dark red too. These are all -2s.
I agree with his grade.
I fucking love Usopp.
I mean, again, what do we expect Usopp to do against Kizaru?
I mean, I'm not mad though. It's
stand his ground, not run away.
I think Cole agrees.
I mean, look, like, to be fair, the heaviest part about that whole thing was that Kizaru did like choke Usopp on a passing. I was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Like, he wasn't even like involved in that fight. It was nuts. Okay.
Usopp was also kind of hated on in Wano too, though. The thing is, because like he sold Otoko, I think, the snake oil, and what was the other thing? He ran away from. He wasn't going to call Luffy the Pirate King. He was willing to not do that.
But he saved Kinemon and Kiku. Like, they would have committed seppuku like 9 times
honestly,
over. Usopp's worth.
You know what I think it is?
Honestly, he should have let him.
Bro, it's not. It's he get hit when he gets his.
What is Twilight showing me right now, bro? This is crazy.
His feats are like insane because he gets whole nations and races behind him to the point of where they believe him as like a damn near deity. So like when he gets his next feat, it's gonna be like some crazy shit. It's gonna be like insane.
Yeah, this is how long Dragon's been gone for, or how many chapters we have gone.
No. They're stacking chapters for the future. We got 1185, so we're just counting the days off, bro. Like, hey, yo, like, counting the weeks off, bro. So we got like
this is too structured for me. I like the more chaotic one.
Yeah, right, exactly. The more chaotic was pretty funny. I'm glad, but this is also because the chapters in advance, bro. We got them just in advance.
Yo, it looks like it looks like a calendar.
It's hilarious, bro.
Bro, the other one,
it does. Yeah,
the other one that looked clean on the white.
Yeah, it does look like a calendar for sure. No doubt. Yeah. All right, so let me get to somebody else. Okay, no. So he's a total tally. So Strawhat Pirates EGGHEAD ranking from chapters 1060 to 1112. Ranks have nothing to do with power scaling or no future chapter expectations. So now
looks good, though.
We have Luffy at 7, Frankie at 4, Sanji at 2, Nami at 0, Soaking Brook at -1, Zoro -2, Jimmy -2, Rob -2, Chopper -2, Usopp at -6. That's some shit right there.
Hey, Cole.
Shouldn't have been said, but obviously these scores are not final and are subject to change.
When I look at it and I see these numbers,
case, he's gonna have to take down a Gorosei to get out of that hole.
The only thing I would do, I would put Zoro as a 7 now that I could visually see it lined up like that because of that wasted time part where he could have helped in a lot of other areas.
I would agree. I think Zoro has to be low for sure, guaranteed. I think Zoro has to be lower. Robert, I think, should be neutral-ish or like close to neutral. Chopper is fine. Usopp maybe a little bit too fucking low. I'll be real with you, but who knows? But I can't think of anything he's done good in this arc.
To me, though, the Usopp thing makes sense to me as to what Oda does with him. Because when Usopp gets his feats are crazy. Like, and then he gets them for nothing. Like, I don't want to say nothing, but he gets them. Like, and it's like the people that follow him and believe in him in the way they do. That's crazy.
Like the observation in Dressrosa.
Yeah, I mean that counts too. But like for me, it's like when the giant held him up and everybody's like looking at him like that. The clout, that's crazy, fam.
Brook should be in his own category.
Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, okay. So let's just say, oh boy, okay. Let's just say because I think Nami's fine.
The card looked pretty good though.
It did. It did for sure. Luffy's fine. Frankie's fine. Sanji should be up. I think another +3. I think she should be 3. Now I think it's 0. Brook I think Brook is fine. So it should be -1. So it should be or it should be -3. I should say. Jime should be -2. To me, it's kind of weird that Jime's been packing boxes, but Zoro fucking literally didn't take out Lucci. It's insane.
But I say this too on Sanji. I think he should be actually a 3 or 4 because on the part where he got a 0, I think it was for where it says he took the I-beam thing. I think it's a 0 because it showed off his durability because he really wasn't hurt by it, and like it was the first time he didn't know the attack would be no instantaneous thing. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit anybody.
He doesn't have so he doesn't have any 0s, but he has a -2 that I don't agree with. I think that because Vegapunk himself said he was going to die.
On that. I thought it was a 0. So yeah, it should be a 0. I think it should be a 0 rather than him losing points on that because again,
I-beam.
Yeah, because think about it. It shows off his durability because I'm saying 0 because it counts.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No. So, the reason why is because it's an aura thing. Like Sanji didn't look good at all when he got hit by that eye attack, and then
he was
so was Luffy, but so was Luffy when he took the attack. But it didn't matter because
it shows his durability.
Well, no. The idea is it's pure agenda aura. Because Sanji couldn't move after he took the I-beam shit because he was pinned down by the ability. And then when he took the attack, he looked like he was getting clobbered. Like he got closed up from hell. So he looked bad in the panel itself. And he couldn't move afterwards. So only exacerbated when he took the attack. That's why it's all an aura thing, per se.
No, so wait. What I'm saying is you don't think his durability counteracts the fact of him being held there and taking an attack in the first place is what I'm saying. The attack itself blows up the face.
So I would agree with you, but it's kind of like the same thing. Let's say like Virgo. It's like people ignore the fact that Sanji's body was heavily damaged before he fought against Virgo. Before Virgo fractured his shin. But it doesn't matter that has a lot of fans because they think, okay, well Sanji has a weak body, even though his body was being greatly damaged because Nami was inside that body. saving all those kids and getting gaslit to hell by Caesar Clown inside of Sanji's body. But it's so it's just all about the aura of the moment where, okay, Shin is fractured, doesn't matter the context, he looks bad. Right here, obviously he's getting pinned down after the eye attack, can't move, you're part of the monster trio, looks bad.
Was that a minus 2 or 3 or 1?
That's a -2. He gave a -2.
Damn, that's crazy to me though.
I know, but like for me, my biggest issue isn't that. Like to me, I would say this should be a -1. The Vegapunk getting stabbed by Kizaru, because I'm like, hold on now. Like I get it. Like because here's the thing, right? He takes Kizaru's kick and is like mad. What the fuck, Kizaru? Which is a good move for him, I think, in terms of like low key. But then also, Vegapunk is already gonna fucking die. He says, I'm going to die if I get moved. So I'm like, bro, like, you know, that's not his fault. And then Luffy should take another -1 for that because Luffy gave Sanji orders to move Vegapunk in the first place. So, you know, hey, that's what I would say. And then the Zoro one, nah, like, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. Like, Lucci still standing is a -2. -1 for that is disgusting. -2 is way more appropriate. That makes no sense to me. And then Jinbei should get a +1 because Jinbei did what the other trucks, or like what Nami told him to do, essentially, was to get Zoro out of there, not steal his kill. Like, what the fuck? He didn't even try to steal his kill. He smoke screened it. Like, that's, nah. If not for Jinbei's move, this nigga right here would have been trounced on by Marcus Mars. He came in at the nick of time, bro. It was insane. So, and
Zoro would have had like Zoro would have had like freaking Hakoku freaking flashbacks if he got
pretty much
beamed by Marcus.
Marcus Mars would have like had him in his mouth, like damn near half dead, like bleeding from the teeth.
If you put in perspective of what Cole is actually saying, though, he should get like -4 points for that. That's crazy. Because he put their lives in danger just because he didn't want to finish the fight.
Again, no. I'll say -2 because I'm not gonna assume he could have, but I'll say I'll say -2. At least that's my assumption. And then Jinbei needs some love there because Jinbei, like Nami gave the order, but there's no because the guy says it's a kill steal. Like, come on, bro, really? It's a kill steal? Really? Dead ass? Come on, bro. Come on.
But on the real, Jinbei is a FedEx packager right now.
He is, but he's like a -1 or a 0. He's not a -2.
Does the opposite end of the spectrum get the grade? Does the government get the grades too?
I don't see a report card for them, but they're all -5 at least because they're all trash.
That's that picture.
Nah, I think some of them hitting some A's and B's right now.
Yeah, see this right here, this hope for Kong or this hope for fucking Akainu. Let's be realistic, all right, bro? Like, we well past this shit, bro. This shit is not happening.
He's already got an easy F.
Nah.
No, you know what? He's already probably got an easy C+ because he killed Vegapunk.
He's already got an easy C+. Bro, the one squish to rule them all. There ain't no way he got a C+, bro. There ain't no fucking way, man. Now he got turned to a fucking pizza pie. No shot. Like Saturn gets love there because Saturn actually became a frisbee and it came back to Luffy. Kizaru just got negged. It was disgusting. White Star gun? No. Fuck no, bro. And then honestly, the problem too is that Kizaru didn't necessarily kill Vegapunk. Saturn did. Because again, he was going to die if he got moved. That's according to what Vegapunk says.
No, I still think Luffy called him out on that BS. Like he still had a chance to survive.
Sanji has to take responsibility for what happened on his watch. He literally let that man get shot in the stomach.
He got kicked by fucking Kizaru. Like, he's not on that level yet. So yeah, but I don't blame him for, you know, being outpowered by Kizaru. Like, of course, but again, he was gonna die anyway. So I'm not like losing sleep over that. So that's what I'm saying.
But like, okay, like here's the thing, right? Oda for some reason has been treating this arc like for these hockey users as if like they have like ki or whatever, and where they're sensing like life force and energy right now, right? Where you have like Marcus Smart just like sense like a small life form
that happens
above his head.
Yeah.
Like so, like, but like I don't like. It makes it more reasonable to think that Luffy knew that he was going to survive in some sort of way, even though he was like near death. There was a possibility that he could have survived, but like Kizaru killed the chance.
Well, my only thing is Sanji's fast enough where Sanji can literally go like he's faster now than he was on Whole Cake, and on Whole Cake he literally kicked Oven. And there was a man that was staring at Oven the entire time. And when Sanji kicked him, the man saw nothing. Like
I
Sanji's
agree with you, but like remember, no, okay. So I agree with you, but let's keep it a stack. Sanji has to carry Vegapunk, and his swirls I think are off or on that point in time, but like he has to carry him, and even because we already saw what he did with the laser beam, that was incredible. But to say that, okay, hold up. I can carry Vegapunk with me at that same speed, and then I'm gonna be able to avoid Kizaru is unrealistic. Like Luffy should have tried
way stronger. He's way stronger. His whole body is way stronger. Like when he went against Queen.
Okay, well hold on, but like it's true. Like for example,
like, that just doesn't make sense.
Sabo got tagged while trying to carry fucking Cobra. Fucking Sabo, who's way stronger than Sanji. Sabo.
Sabo's not as fast as Sanji. He's not nowhere near as fast.
Like what I'm saying though is like he has to carry him. He has to carry him.
I want to say my only excuse for Sanji in this moment would be like I could compare. Okay, when he was able to save Bonnie, he's facing forward so he could use his observation, which is he probably has some of the best observation feats we've seen. So he can see what's going on, be able to kick what he didn't do that. When he's carrying Vegapunk, he's not his vision, I think, is in a totally opposite direction. The attack comes from behind and hits Vegapunk, from my recollection. So that's the only thing I can say is like the only reason why he got hit is because he turned to run to get him out of there, but his back was turned, so it allows Kizaru, who's a light speed attacker, to get an attack off.
Not only that too, but like because I mean, listen to this thing. It's like Sanji, I guess he could have, let's say, try to skywalk away with Vegapunk or something, or like run super speeds. But if Sanji is so concerned about Vegapunk dying if he just moves him, and Vegapunk is like way bigger than Sanji. Vegapunk's huge. Actually, he's huge. Sanji has to be delicate and has to carry an elongated human in some way. Like, what do you want him to do when Kizaru pulls the fuck up? It's like that's impossible.
Yeah, that's still
like I don't think mind you, again, that's why I say it should have been a -1. Because if he just moving Vegapunk was gonna kill the dude, and Sanji just to like delicately try to like carry him around. I mean, like my goodness, bro. Like what could Sanji done?
The biggest point of all, if Zoro didn't need Sanji to say something and just use this little power he did to beat Lucci and be here to stop Kizaru for just 10 seconds. Vegapunk would be in the safe.
I mean, yeah, if Zoro was down there when they were like going on the offensive like heavy, I think there would be a chance that Vegapunk could have actually survived one that barrage of beams. True. But Rob Lucci is tougher than folks thought he was.
Yep.
That's what it is. So but yeah, I mean listen, man, like this arc so far, I would say in the grand scheme of things, even though some strides have been doing good, I think this arc is still like a fucking massive W for Oda right now.